Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Indiana Pacers tonight. Now, after a week without Lakers basketball, the Lakers are back with a win tonight to start off a All-Star break performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. They are still without Anthony Davis due to injury, and I just have to say it is a good idea that he still stays out, because we need to make sure that he is not just 100% but 110%, 120%. I mean, he needs to be healthy, ready to go at any given moment when it's all said and done, and we need him most of all in the playoffs, and LeBron James needs that help when it's all said and done. Now, you never know. The Lakers, when it comes to March 25th with the whole trade deadline and buyout situations, the Lakers will consider signing somebody that will help out not just LeBron James, but Anthony Davis. We need basic needs on this team as well when it's all said and done. From the center position, that's most important on the top of my list and most of Lakers fans when it's all said and done. We need a pure center, similar to a JaVale McGee type of position, a Dwight Howard situation that we had last season. So the Lakers will, Rob Pelinka, he would just be on top of everything when it's all said and done when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers getting a center. They could possibly go after a 3-and-D type of player, maybe a shooter, but the number one priority is a center, and we'll be hearing some names from, LaMarcus Aldridge, which I had to say, guys, it's a possibility, and it might happen, but, knowing the Spurs, they want to get value for him, and I believe he has a lengthy contract, so you never know the situation with him, but, Andre Drummond is on that list of potential buyout situations. Hassan Whiteside. I mean, there's a lot of positions that the Lakers will make when it's all said and done of who they will potentially go after when it's all said and done in the buyout market, who will be there. But but like always, I'll deliver everything when it's all said and done about the Los Angeles Lakers and their situation of adding another center or any sort of positions when it's all said and done about the buyout market. So, yeah, the situation with that, Anthony Davis still being out, the Lakers will potentially, end up struggling at times when it was all said and done. But this particular game, some of the players tonight really stepped up out there tonight offensively, and especially when it came down to the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter was a great performance by the Los Angeles Lakers. What better way for them to win a game after the All-Star break than this game? Because the Indiana Pacers, they are a pretty good, solid team. I mean, I might be wrong. I think they are in the playoff picture, but I might be mistaken. I think they're probably in the 6th seed, but I'm not really sure about that. But in the Eastern Conference. So, but they are a pretty good team. And, they were dealing with the Lakers from the first, second, and third quarter, tying up, throughout the, not tying up, I mean like having the score even when it's all said and done in the first, second, and third quarter. But, the Lakers, they came back, and we have to give a lot of credit to the bench. Okay, Kyle Kuzma led the Lakers tonight with 24 points, and I believe 12 or 13 rebounds. He averaged a double-double out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So his performance out there was well known out there tonight. His performance with his scoring ability went 3 of 6 from the three. So great job out there for Kyle Kuzma for stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is what I'm really talking about when it's all said and done. Players like Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell. I mean, players need to step up and just carry the load because, with the absence of Anthony Davis, it's going to really take a toll on the Lakers when it comes to facing any sort of team that comes their way. And this particular win shows that they can handle it. And, with Anthony Davis being out, they need to do it more than ever. And certain performances like this, I really want to see more out of the Los Angeles Lakers, and especially off the bench. The second unit needs to step up, and I had to commend Kyle Kuzma and Montrezl Harrell, who had, I believe, 14, maybe it was like 16 points out there tonight. So his performance was sensational for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. So great job out there for Montrezl Harrell. When it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, I mean, LeBron James, he had 18 points, also averaged a double-double with, I believe he had 10, maybe 12 assists out there tonight. But, you can tell out there tonight that he was a bit struggling a bit, especially if, he was dealing with some foul trouble. But, with having Kyle Kuzma helping him out, really took less of a load for LeBron James to, step up for the Lakers tonight. And, you can just tell that he really needed some help. And that was, Kyle Kuzma. He just, stepped in for the Lakers and really stepped up out there. So, but, King James, at any given night, he will give you a great performance whatever comes his way. But, this particular night, 18 points. It's a solid performance. I'm not trying to say that he did not step up, but, it's just not one of his... one of his greatest performances. This is just an average night for LeBron James. So, but LeBron James will always give us a performance anytime that, he wants to. So, it's just a solid performance for LeBron James out there tonight. Dennis Schroeder, he had 11 points, but, you can just tell that, he was showing his efforts out there. I mean, being that second option for now for the Los Angeles Lakers, it's just, you can tell that he struggled a bit, but, he still managed to help out the Lakers in certain situations, especially when it came to the fourth quarter, or actually maybe like the third quarter. Excuse me. When it's all said and done. Sorry, I need a little drink of water, but it's all good. So, anyway, when it's all said and done, I mean, the Lakers, they just stepped up. The situation right now is kind of difficult to see how the Lakers are. They're just dealing with injuries left and right, and some player like DeMarcus, no, not DeMarcus, what's his name? Marcus Saul, sorry. Marcus Saul, he's dealing with the health and safety protocols due to COVID. So, he's still dealing with that type of situation. He's still out. So, it kind of hurts the Lakers now when it comes to having size-wise. I can just have to say this right now. The Lakers, they're not really satisfied with Marcus Saul, and Laker fans especially we're not satisfied with Marcus Saul probably since the beginning. I mean, there was a lot of criticisms against Marcus Saul, and it's starting to really get to me as well, because he's not living up to the expectation. That's why the Lakers are looking at the buyout market for a potential center to replace Marcus Gasol. I mean, that's the notion. That's the storyline, if you will, of what's basically is out there right now. That's why most people are looking at, Andre Drummond for a potential replacement. Hassan Whiteside. They're even looking at LaMarcus Aldridge. I mean, there's a lot of centers. Even DeMarcus Cousins. Yeah, forgot about him. Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins is also in the conversation as well. JaVale McGee. I mean, there's a lot of situations the Lakers will do when it comes to March 25th That's like 2 weeks away. So there's a lot of preparations for the Lakers to do, a lot of changing when it comes to improving the roster, especially adding on another center because, Marcus Gasol's not cutting it, and, Montrezl Harrell, he's doing great this season, but, he is still an undersized type of center. He's only like, I believe, 6'7" or 6'8". So, his size is not a sizable type of center position. I mean, he can play the center position, but, it's just we still need, big men to protect the rim and be that floor protector, under the rim when it's all said and done. Grabbing those rebounds. That's why, not LaMarcus Aldridge, Andre Drummond is the best candidate for the Lakers to, basically be that guy at the center position. And still remains to be seen about the situation with him and the Cavaliers. But, if he's bought out, you can guarantee that the Lakers will go after him aggressively. And there's interest between those two. And, the Brooklyn Nets is also in the minds of everyone as well. When it's all said and done about them improving their roster for them to go out, be a championship team. So, there's a lot of circumstances the Lakers will be going through moving forward to improve the team. But so far, with them getting a win, I'm very impressed by this win by the Los Angeles Lakers. They did struggle from the first, second, and third, but they made it all up for me in the fourth quarter to really seal the win. With the win after the All-Star break. So I really want to know, guys, your thoughts and your opinions about the Lakers win tonight. Who do you think really stepped up out there tonight? Was it Kyle Kuzma? Was it Montrezl Harrell? LeBron James? Maybe there was somebody that did not bring up. By the way, a speedy recovery for Alex Caruso, who he had a head concussion, I believe. I might be mistaken, but hopefully it's not anything too serious. We can hopefully see him back. The Lakers are again off for two days, so we will basically see the Lakers face the Golden State Warriors on Monday. So that's going to be another restful 2 games for the Los Angeles Lakers. So hopefully they'll be ready to go when it's all said and done on Monday against the Golden State Warriors. And I can just hope that they will bring us a win. I guarantee that because, it's the Golden State Warriors. So hopefully a win, a number, game 2-0 after the All-Star break. So hopefully we see that from the Los Angeles Lakers and many more wins to come, without Anthony Davis, maybe some wins under their belt for the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward. So, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. And, guys, please make sure to like all my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And, of course, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.